Alright. So, hello and welcome everybody out to another exciting edition of Stream Stuff. So, we are here live today with the RetroFighters Battler GC. So, wireless GameCube controller that works on original GameCube consoles as well as PC, Switch, Wii U, different things like that. And McClaw's starting us off right with a 32 freaking month resub. Holy cow, dude. 32 months. That's nuts. But this guy comes with a USB receiver as well as a receiver for GameCube controller ports, so it can work on Wii U and Wii as well. So just a really great all-around usable controller, especially if you like GameCube layouts. And Wiz coming in with the frickin' raid too. Let's go. But we're gonna do a live unboxing for this black one right now. I got a black one and a purple one, so we've been playing around with the purple one. So now we're just gonna live unbox this nice black one here. So not much to these unboxings. RetroFighters has streamlined their packaging down, so you just have like this outer box, and then you have an inner box that has the controller, a USB cord, and then the receivers that just fell down there, and then a user guide. So I'm not really caring about the user guide right now, but we'll put that box down there in my pile of nonsense. But inside we've got the controller. So there it is, final retail version of the black Battler GC, and that's super nice. That looks so good. It feels so good, man. Like, these controllers are a little bit larger, but oh, they just fit so beautifully in the hands. I freaking love it. Alright, so these triggers feel like they're the same on both sides. Good. C buttons don't get stuck. That's good. Alright, cool. Sorry, just checking a few things because I need to. But inside that little box right here, we have our GameCube controller port receiver. So it's nice and tiny, much smaller than a Wavebird. And very nice, compact, looks really good in the GameCube system. And then we also have a USB receiver, which we are going to be using today for Dolphin, because I'm not bringing my real GameCube in here. It's too much of a hassle. So we are going to be playing on Dolphin today, which is a-okay. Volume's lower? Okay, let me raise it. Maybe, if I can. Like mic volume? I can lower this volume too. If I lower that down a bit. It's because we're using a different mic today too, so it might be a little far away from me if we bring it a little closer, but I don't know how to make it stay quite right. Well, it's a new mic. We are using the Kimura Duo for our mic and audio today. So I might need to add some gain to it. Here, let me add some gain to it a little bit. Add like 5? Like 5? That good? Should we add a little bit more? 6? Like, that sound good? How about that? Is that sounding better? Oops. Great. Alright, now I need to shrink this back down somehow. There we go. Since I changed some stuff around, it wouldn't let me Control-Z this. Oh well. There we go. Anyway, so like I said, we are going to be using Dolphin today with our Battler GC. So we're going to get this guy configured up real quick. So have to remember to drop back down when I switch back to my regular mic. I don't know, dude. I like the sound quality on this, so we might just stick with it. It's nice not to have a big old fat mic sitting here right in your dome, too. But anyway, let us get this all configured up here real quick. So, but yeah, it's a pair of in-ear monitors. So you can see I have, like, it's very low-key. I like it. Okay, so we'll just need to get it connected to the PC, just like that. Easy as turning it on and pressing the sync button to sync it up to... Oh no, it's not syncing up to this PC. It's syncing up to something else. There it goes. Alright, now it's synced up to this PC. I have so many RetroFighter adapters hooked up all over the house. Like, I have no idea what this thing's syncing to when I press the sync button the first time. Alright, yeah, it's hooked up to this one now. Good. Alright. Dude, my nose just started itching like crazy, and that is not okay. That is not okay. Anyway. So, one of the nice things about having two controller port adapters, one for real console, one for USB, you could technically use this in its actual GameCube mode with the GameCube controller port adapter on PC if you install it in the Dolphin. So it'll behave exactly like it does on GameCube. Like, it's pretty cool. But you can also use USB, so that way you can configure it just like a standard USB controller. So... it is not being detected yet. Okay, that's fine. There we go. So now if we refresh this, there we go. There we go. Good. Now it sees it. Oh boy. What kind of button layout is this? Alright, so this is in direct input mode now. Yeah, this is set to direct input mode now, I think. Okay, I don't want it in direct input mode. I don't like direct input mode. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it's not working under this mode, though, so let's just change it back. It'll work. It'll work for our needs. That's fine. Okay, so there we go. It actually does work in this mode, but it brought up Steam because Steam likes to be an irritating piece of crap when it comes to controllers, so go away, Steam. Alright, so we just need to configure our buttons here because they're going to be heck awkward. James, thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate it. Alright, so now our start button, I guess we'll set that to the plus button since the guide button won't work as start, I don't think. Oh, it will. Cool. Neato. Okay. So that's one of the cool things about this controller. There is the big home button here in the center of it. And when you use it on a real GameCube, that is your start button. But when you use it on other systems, that is your home button. And then obviously they have a plus and minus here for Switch use. So it's pretty neat. I like it. Alright, make sure all of our D-pad is working as intended. Good, good. Alright, so the thumbsticks are already set, but let's calibrate them to the controller itself so we can see exactly what kind of ranges we're dealing with here. So there is the gating of this controller. It follows along that octagonal gate pretty well, it looks like. And then you can see that the range is a bit higher than actual real GameCube range. But that's one of the nice things about Dolphin. You can compensate for that on any controller to make it real GameCube range just by doing this calibration. So that way it will behave exactly as a real GameCube controller. I wish that they could come up with this kind of calibration for N64 emulation, honestly. It'd be so good. Alright, and then the C-stick is already set as well. Good, good. Perfect. There we go. So, excellent. All right. Do my left and right analogs. Oh, that's the problem. I might not have... Yeah, that's why I don't want to use direct input, because we don't get analog triggers. Garbage. Okay, hold on. Let me, yeah, this is exactly what I don't want to have happen. Okay, let me close out a dolphin here real quick. Let's see if we can get it to show up right. Because we don't want digital triggers, we want analog triggers. There we go, okay. Now we're talking. All right, we're cooking now. We're cooking, y'all. It probably would have worked before, I just was not thinking straight. Okay, so the guide button can still be used, that's good. All right, that was a brain fart on my end. Like, let's just call it what it is. But let's go ahead and recalibrate these sticks. It looks like they're gonna be the same. Good. So that's good. They have the same performance profile between both modes. Good. Something we can't say for the poor Bluetooth brawler. For anyone that watched that review. Alright, there we go. So now let's calibrate them sticks. And perfect. And now oh man, these sticks, these triggers work way better on PC than they do on the actual GameCube. Alright, so that's our cutoff range about there. So that's one thing about these triggers, they don't have the resistance before the actual digital click, so it's like a modern controller when using it with emulation. It's just, you just kind of have to guesstimate where you need it to be for a half pull and a full pull. Oh well, nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I'm used to it at this point. I really don't care. Alright, so we've got that. Yep, there we go. Rumble, good. Good, 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 good. Everything is perfect. Alright. So, guess we'll just start off with Rogue Squadron because why the heck not? Like, what better game to start with? Alright, so, friggin' Rogue Squadron 2. This is gonna be good. So, this is one of the only games that I think I have complaints with the slightly more sensitive thumbstick on actual GameCube hardware. Makes fine aiming slightly difficult at first until you get used to it, but then once you get used to it, it's okay. But on PC, since we could calibrate the thumbsticks to match actual GameCube ranges, it shouldn't have any issues. Like, it should just be pretty dang flawless. Oh, what up, Will? How's it going? Checking out the Battler GC today. Alright, skip all the cutscenes.
Red 5, I'm going in.
No stuttering allowed.
Biggs, Wedge, follow me.
Probably should turn off hybrid shaders.
Great shot, Luke.
Alright, so for anyone unfamiliar with how this game likes to work,
Great shot.
how's the audio levels, by the way? Game audio too loud?
More to go.
Or is it pretty good?
One more to go.
It's heck loud on my end right now. My gosh, I have to turn it down to 16. But yeah. Yep, that fixes it alright. So anyway, when you do a full break in Rogue Squadron, it makes it so you turn a little bit quicker so you can like aim at things a little bit easier. But on real hardware, since the sticks are a little bit more sensitive than real GameCube, controllers. It can be a little oversensitive, but that's not going to be a problem on Dolphin when you calibrate the sticks, because you get real GameCube ranges out of them. So yeah, that is no issue now. Dead zones are good.
This is base one. Keep half your group out of range for the next run.
That's pretty flawless.
Squad leaders, we've picked up a new group of signals. Enemy fighters coming your way.
Did I ever get F-Zero GX run properly on what? He runs fine on
You've
PC.
received the Advanced Shield Tech upgrade.
Oh yeah, this is friggin' sick. Ow. What just happened? What the heck just happened? See, the only thing that's going to really take some learning curve if you haven't done it already with this controller is the fact that you don't get those stiff resistance before the click. Mark, thank you so much for liking the stream as well. But yeah, did I get F-Zero to run on what specifically? Yeah, we're not doing anything anywhere near impressive gameplay-wise right now, but just trying to get a feel of how this handles on Dolphin. Like it's good. So triggers still take a little bit longer than I would like to activate. Like, see if I can show you a pull here. Like, we're going full speed, and if we pull it in, I would expect it to start activating around here-ish, but it's not. So you can see that it just takes a little bit longer to activate than you would expect. Like, you don't want it to activate from like a little hair touch like this. So you want to have a slight dead zone on it, but this is a bit too much. Like, we have to pull it into here before it actually kicks in. It's a little too far. And this game makes use of analog triggers, so it's not just needing the digital button press to brake. So, like, it's taking it quite a bit of time to kick in. Oh well. Alright, I'm like stuck on like a corner here. This is kind of obnoxious. Yeah, on the right trigger you can see it too. You'll see the engines flare up. So we'll get a pull on that. You can see the engines flare up. And it gets to about there. That activated the digital click. That's interesting. So yeah, this is it's an area I noticed on real hardware as well. Thankfully, most games don't make use of the analog triggers a whole lot. Not to any degree of precision, anyway.
Nice shot.
Need for Speed Underground would probably be one of the more accuracy-demanding ones for drag racing that I can think of off the top of my head. Mario Sunshine needs a half pull and a full pull, so that should be fine.
2 more to go. 1 more to go.
So yeah, it's
Ready for your attack run.
it's an interesting thing.
Biggs, wedge. Let's close it up.
There we go.
Right with you, Luke.
One of these days, going between these two
We'll stay back far enough
modes
to
won't
cover
cause
you.
a stutter, even with Uber shaders. Oh well. Hardly deal breaking. Hardly deal breaking for this level of fidelity that we get out of the game now. I still remember back in 2014 when I first started recording videos for this game in emulation, and like this kind of performance was, you had to run the level like 8 times to get all the shaders compiled, at least, to get anywhere near smooth performance.
I can't stay with you.
And even then, my processor was overclocked by like a whole gigahertz.
Hurry up, Luke.
and was like one of the stronger consumer grade ones at the time, because I just spent a crap ton of money on it. Like, that's how this whole channel got started, was this game. Like, people didn't believe I was running it at full speed, so I was like, bam, here's a recording of me running it at full speed, suck it. That was back in 2014 on a i7 4790K. Love that processor.
Use the force, Luke.
Now the channel runs on an 11900K.
His computer's off. Luke, you switched off your targeting computer. What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm all right.
It's funny, I ended up getting that 11900K because it was on sale, like 30% off. And I was like, dude, I'll totally buy that for 30% off. Man, Uber shaders are the best. Alright, so I love this thing on PC. I love this thing for dolphin use. Just, these dang triggers. These dang triggers. Alright, we're gonna go Battle of Hoth. We're gonna skip that other level.
Rogue Leader, the Imperials have landed on Hoth and are moving in our direction. The rebel transports are preparing for evacuation.
What's up, McClaws? Have I been? I've been alright. Had strep last week, so still on my antibiotics for that, but we're doing alright otherwise.
Waiting your orders.
I got their Dreamcast controller. It was awesome until one of the triggers broke and I realized thumbsticks didn't register perfectly. See, that's what's funny. I really like the triggers on their Striker DC. Like, I loved the mechanical feel of them, but it sucks that it broke on you. But what about the thumbstick didn't register perfectly for you? Can you tell me which game?
Rogue Squadron, how can we help?
Gave you trouble? Out of my own curiosity? I said thank you for your sub-anniversary message. I said thanks. Gave you a big ol' shout out right as we started. But thank you again, man. 38 friggin' months. Oh man, seeing this level run this well is so... It always makes me smile to see this level run this well. Like, this is one of the most demanding levels in emulation for GameCube.
Excellent, Rogue Group. We'll take it from here.
And you can just blow through it no problem now. Like, this is 4K res, like per pixel lighting, like a lot of fancy things turned up to highest, and it's just like, man, no problem, I got it. We got it.
Awaiting your orders.
Like, I'm so glad that hardware caught up to the emulation needs for this game. Yeah, I haven't had that problem, Will. That's interesting. Like, I got 6 of their Striker DCs. And I mean, I've beaten the heck out of a couple of them. And I never had trouble with those triggers. It's really interesting. Like, that sucks. It really sucks, because I think those controllers are, like, absolutely fantastic. But, like, that sucks, man. It's never fun to have a controller break, ever. Gotcha. So that happened to me with one of mine, and I sent it into them for replacement, and it didn't happen on the other one, so yeah, I understand what you're saying there. It was,
Orders are to retreat.
left on mine that didn't quite register right.
Escorts for the remaining transports.
Awaiting your orders.
Well, hello. That was fun. Yeah, so I actually had to email them and be like, hey, can I get a replacement for this? So yeah, that's too bad. I like how I just totally didn't even see these pro droids all the way up there. Like, I don't need to kill them. I'm not going for golds. I already have all the golds. But it's just funny to me I didn't see them. Like, I knew they were coming.
Awaiting your orders.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It sounds like you may have... Alrighty then. So that is Rogue Squadron 2 right there. That was, interesting. Okay. Hello, where's my mouse? There it is. Let's do... I want to show off drag racing real quick here, but yeah, it is my favorite Dreamcast controller because mine definitely didn't have issues after the replacement with the one. But yeah, that sucks, dude. Like, I understand that. I understand that perfectly. Alright, we need to get this music turned off ASAP because we do not want a copyright claim. Go away. There you go. It's probably already too late, but whatever. Why'd that happen? Because it's Rogue Squadron 2, and that's just what happens sometimes. Alright, so let's just do this real quick. I'm so glad that we have an easy wireless option for GameCube emulation, man. Like, an actual good wireless option for GameCube emulation now. Like, still a little bummed about these triggers, and I'm gonna see how badly they affect Need for Speed real quick, but I don't imagine it being too terrible. This is still, like, one of my all-time favorite racing games. I just beat this whole thing again, like, a year ago. Like, went through, did the entire thing all over again. Started working through the second one again, too. The second one's not as good to me. What's up, Just Delightful? Welcome. Read that message here in a second. Don't want to text and drive. Oh, no! It doesn't matter. Okay. Doesn't matter. I crashed anyway because I'm me. To the window! Controller looks better in hand than it does sitting. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. We are drifting out here, Andy. We're going a little psycho. But yeah, I want to hurry up and finish this intro race, so I probably could have just loaded up my save. I think I have a pretty far in save. What am I doing? Let's do that. I forgot we're playing on Dolphin and not my actual GameCube, because on my actual GameCube I have it completely finished, so I didn't want to have to do that. Let's see where we are here, though. I think I made this memory card backup about 75% of the way through the game. Yeah, look at that. Progress 98 out of 111. There we go. Yeah. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted. You're installing Windows 10 on your new M2? Nice. So you were using a SATA SSD before then, not an M2? That's crazy. I thought for sure you had a SATA. Yeah, I do not like these triggers, man. I still don't like these triggers. Because they don't register when you think they're gonna start, so then you end up pressing, like, look at that. Like, that range is, like, that is not a good range on here, man. Like, these triggers are the only letdown for this controller. Like, everything else is spot on, but these dang triggers. Yeah, they don't kick in right away. Like, they have a really gnarly dead zone, so, like, I understand why they put a dead zone in, because on the Defender, a slight bump will activate them a little bit. Like, doing this will activate them to a certain degree, which I don't really mind, like a lot of people, because it's like, I'll just keep my fingers up on the top triggers, so that way I don't accidentally bump them. Like, it's fine. But on this controller, they don't activate until you get to, like, right here. Like, you have to push them in, like, halfway to get them to activate, and then you barely have any range left to work with, and that really showcases in this game in particular, because, like, you go from nothing to full, and then trying to get that middle ground is almost impossible. There we go, finally. There we go, finally. But yeah, like, those triggers are not happy, man. Not happy times. Yeah, I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all. Because it just makes it really hard to get that fine tune in. Like, you can, but I don't like it. Like, we should have more range to work with than that. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, Wiz, take it easy, man. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. But yeah, if you start with it, like, pushed in a considerable amount, then yeah, you can get it to fine-tune a bit more, but that shouldn't be how it works. Ay. Whatever. No, it's every game. It's not just this game. This is just the game that you can really quantify it with. I tried showing it off in Rogue Squadron 2 as well. But yeah, it's definitely just more quantifiable in this game. Oh yeah, Smash Brothers with the shield strength, definitely. That'll be another fun one to show off here in a sec. Can't have music, even though I really want to listen to "And the Hero Will Drown." Like, that's the thing too, it only matters in drag racing mode. Like, the rest of the game, you're just having it full pulled anyway, so who cares? But it's just that drag mode where you can really quantify just how much you need to press it for it to actually begin activating. we need music, sing it for us. If I knew the lyrics, maybe I would. It's like, no matter how many times I listen to that song, I could not recite the lyrics to it. But yeah, this is the same save file that I have on my GameCube memory card, but on my GameCube memory card I finally finished it, so this is right before I finished the whole thing. So I think that's kind of fun. I also love that this game was 60 FPS back in the day. Like, it just looks so good. Like, you go back and play some other older racing games, they just feel slow. This game is so punchy. But the GameCube version actually runs anywhere between, like, 32 to 60 FPS, depending on how much traffic or if opponents are on your screen. It's like when you first start a race, it'll be around 45. And then once you get ahead of everybody, it goes up to, like, 60. Like, it's really funny. And since there's no traffic on this level right now, it's just, like, maxing out. Like, it's so good. GameCube version of this game is my favorite in terms of, like, overall performance and visual fidelity. Like, it doesn't have the nasty blurring effects that the Xbox has, but it doesn't have the lock performance like the Xbox. But it has better colors like the PS2 version, because the poor Xbox version is a little bit washed out. Like, it's really interesting to me how different these games are. Now, between all three of their, all three major console versions. And then the PC version is just something else entirely. So yeah, this is my favorite way to play this game is on GameCube. Even with some slight performance dips, it just looks really good. Especially when you up-res it to 4K. Like, this game is still stunning to look at. Sure, it doesn't have all the fancy lighting of modern racing games, but, like, it still looks really good. Ow! Get out of here, you dumb Miata. But yeah, Rumble is really strong. I'm liking that. Like, the sticks work so well, especially after you fine-tune them to work as real GameCube ranges on Dolphin. Again, when you use this controller on an actual real GameCube, it will be slightly more sensitive. Whoops. Well, that race is over. So a GameCube analog stick is supposed to top out around a value of 100 on every axis. So 100, 100, 100, 100. And real GameCube controllers that I've used have never actually hit a solid 100. They've either been over by a little bit or quite a bit. So my newest GameCube controller that I have put the least amount of playtime into, so it should be the one that is closest to 100, 100, 100, 100, actually is like 113, 107, 108, 102. So it's a very inconsistent range across the whole thing. So on this controller, it is tuned to a value of 127 on every side, and it is a consistent 127 across all the absolute axis. And then the diagonals hit about the 100 range, so it's a little octagonal thing like you'd expect. And outside of Rogue Squadron 2, I think that is actually for the best, because there's a lot of GameCube games, 007 Nightfire in particular, where aiming felt really sluggish. Call of Duty Finest Hour is another one. It felt really sluggish to try to turn and aim. So I didn't really care for it. But with this controller, since the values are a little more sensitive, it actually feels a little bit better to use. So I think that is actually a nice compromise on the controller aspect. Like, you get consistent ranges, so you're not going to be going slower to the left and faster to the right like you do on my newer controller, official controller. But you have consistency across the whole board, and it makes a lot of games feel more responsive because of it. So it's kind of quite the opposite of what we see on N64, where the higher ranges kind of make games unplayable. But it does have a couple of games where it does feel more sensitive. Rogue Squadron 2 being one when you have the brake fully pulled and you're trying to do the fine aim, like you're just kind of going all over the place until you get used to the movement. So there is a bit of a learning curve for games that might feel sensitive, but I don't know. Overall, I think it is a good trade-off, if that makes sense. See if Windows has problems with me copying over my settings from your temp drives. Oh no, I hope not. But again, when you use it on a PC and you put it in Dolphin, you can configure the sticks, calibrate the sticks to be real GameCube ranges, so then you just don't get any of those problems whatsoever with the sensitivity. It's, well, except in Call of Duty and Nightfire, it might feel sluggish again because you're going back down to real GameCube ranges, but at least then you're on real GameCube ranges. The stick and the programming work together to compensate for it. So, I don't know. It's an interesting trade-off, and overall, I think it's, on real hardware, I think it's a good compromise. On emulation, you get real ranges, so it's just kind of whatever. So, overall, I think the sticks are pretty dang good. But buttons are responsive. I think they feel good. Nothing's sticking. We need to do some stuff that uses the D-pad here in a second, so we can get a nice baseline for how that feels on this retail build. It should be okay. Like, we can't do Game Boy Player, obviously, because I don't have it. I'm doing emulation, but I mean, we can do GBA emulation. Or we can just play MegaManX collection. I kind of want to stick to GameCube. I don't want to really open up RetroArch. See if we can win this real quick. This game uses rubber banding, so they can never get that far ahead of you. Oh, what? I thought I missed him. I thought I missed him. Oh well. If I don't see MegaManX on your stream at least once a week, something must be wrong. It's actually been a minute since I've been through a MegaManX game. Like, I think I played through 2, what, like 3-4 months ago for Retro Achievements, back in October. I did an X2 run, and then we didn't even, like, do that much of a run. It was kind of like one and done. We're done. Alright, we're done. Forget it. Alright, so MegaManX collection. Let's check latency here. Love having the GameCube IPL on Dolphin. Alright. So this D-pad is definitely much bigger than an official GameCube controller, so that's nice. So this is my save that I had from MegaManX collection from the day it came out. In 2004, 2005. Like, this is my same save file. I had almost everything unlocked on this, but we're gonna go with X2 because that intro stage is so good at checking my muscle memory for latency. Even the GameCube version, like, it all works out pretty consistently. What up, C-Funk? How you doing, man? And then when you play this game in emulation, it almost doesn't look problematic. I don't know why they put such a nasty filter on this game for GameCube. Original GameCube D-pad, essentially the same as the Hori Mini Pad. Yeah. It's the same D-pad they use in the Game Boy Advance, too. Like, I don't mind it on Game Boy Advance, but on GameCube, I kind of wish it was bigger. But, I mean, it's not deal-breaking by any stretch of the imagination. Thought you checked the stream out? Well, I appreciate it, man. We're checking out Battler GC. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so what button? I set B to attack. Alright. So yeah, buttons feel good. Buttons respond good. Everything responds good. No complaints. No complaints. Muscle memory handled that one like a friggin' champ. Those games really do need a modern port. Yeah, we were playing Rogue Squadron 2 until it crashed on me for some reason. I was using the trigger for dashing on that one because I'm pulling it super hard, so it's just registering that button click. Yeet, get away from me. But yeah, I was using the trigger for dash. I will never play this game without the trigger being dash. Like that's too gross even for me to try to do that. Oh, I never turned on my YouTube bot. Derp face. There we go. Tim, thank you for liking the stream. Appreciate it. Yeah, so no complaints whatsoever for latency for me. I'll still never understand why they put such a nasty filter on this game for GameCube. The PS2 version literally runs in 240p. Like, the GameCube version could have easily run in the exact same res. But for whatever reason, they put a stupid smear filter all over the thing on real hardware. System files are like 35 gigs and it'll take 20 minutes to copy over? Dang. But yeah, D-pad's working really well. I mean, this isn't the best use of a D-pad for testing. Like, Tony Hawk or a fighting game would definitely be better, but, like, it's registering. Like, we got double taps. Double taps work good. See, that's how you know I'm not really pro at this game. I don't double tap dash for all my dashing. Like, that's the mark of a true pro, right? Like, I like to keep my thumbs intact. Like, this game destroys my hands enough as it is. Speaking of which, does the turbo button work on PC or not? Oh man, I suck. Hold on, let me see here. Turbo. Yes, turbo does work on PC. There we go. Alright, so there we go. Turbo functionality. Who needs charged shots when you can do dash lemons? Super turbo dash lemons! There we go. Super turbo dash lemons. That's dirty. Speaking of filters, shame on whoever did the Killer Instinct ports, forcing the scan lines on that thing. Yeah, like, it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. But like in emulation, like it's a lot sharper still, or comparatively, but it's still not as good as playing this game on BSNES or even PCSX2 with the PS2 version. Like, it looks a lot better, that's for sure, but still stinks. Yes, I'm so glad this controller has a turbo button for saving my thumb. Like, it's one of the reasons why I can't play these games as much anymore. Like, it just hurts. It would get crunchy for a bit. Interesting. Yeah, these, this collection is essentially using emulation from what memory serves, and so they removed all of the hardware-based slowdown for this compilation. So there's no real way of getting slowdown in this version that I've ever found. I want to try out that dashing thing on real Super Nintendo now. I've never done that before. I've never really used Turbo Controller on Super. I didn't even know that dash lemons were a thing until maybe like 2016. Yeah, so I have like no complaints whatsoever for this. Latency is good. Latency is good, and it's even going through my desk that likes to destroy wireless controllers. So, good stuff. I can't use Bluetooth controllers on this computer. Like, it will not let me connect things up to Bluetooth. Like, as soon as I put them over the desk with no line of sight, like, it's gone. It's disconnected. Like, it sucks. Ow. Shred it. Oh, that's so nice. Don't fall. That was a miscalculation in my jump timing. Ah, it burns. There we go. Your Bluetooth receiver on your PC says 30 feet. If I don't have line of sight up to 6 feet, it disconnects. I hate it. Yeah. It's dumb. That's what's funny, though. Like, my computer out there... I can get like the 30 feet away from that thing. It has no problems. No problems whatsoever. So like all the Bluetooth footage that I recorded for the Bluetooth Brawler review I did on Friday, I had to use that other computer. I couldn't use this one. And it was really annoying. Really annoying. Yeah, I never had any issues with RetroBit receivers. I like how this guy is essentially like doing Sigma form, or Jedi Sigma on X1. Except he'll occasionally shoot something up the wall. Oh man, this makes this fight way easier. Like I'm not even doing dash lemons. I'm just spamming him. I don't even care. Oops. Swear it's a USB 3 issue. Yeah, both of my Bluetooth adapters are internal on both my computers, and they both have external antennas attached to them, but this one just doesn't work well for some reason. Like out there is fine. Beat both Super Empire and Super Jedi on easy. Nice, dude. Those games, man. Those games. Like, they're so good, yet they're so terrible all at the same time. I hate that, like, Dr. King never gets mentioned again after X3. Like, he makes 0 appearance in X4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't detect your Bluetooth soundbar, but everything else does. Now that's weird too. Alright, so who's next? We'll beat the ostrich, then we can move on to a different game. I want to keep testing out a wider variety of stuff. Now you want to beat Super Star Wars on Jedi and the other 2 on Brave. Dude, Super Star Wars on Jedi is, it's no joke, man. It's no joke. Oh, I can't beat it. I can't even get to him. I don't have the stupid saw. Crap. I screwed up my order. I screwed up my order. Dang it. I don't come here next. Where am I supposed to go next? Oh, how did I forget my X2? How did I forget my X2 order? Oh no, I don't go to Will Gator next because I tried to get the X Hunters first. But I screwed up. I screwed up my order. Because you can just... Like, you don't go in weakness weapon order, but if you're familiar with the game and can do it Buster only, you can just go through really smoothly. I just totally spaced my ordering. I think I needed to go to the Flame Moth stage next. I don't remember which levels they were on. Okay, so there was one on Overdrive Ostrich. It was... Yeah, it was supposed to be freaking Morph Moth. That's where I was supposed to go. Dirt. Oh well. Now there's one on Wheel Gator, so I guess that works. Yeah, I just messed up my order. Because then you do go in weakness weapon order, kind of, because Morph Moth is weak to Flame Stag's weapon. Oh, man, I just screwed that up so good. Oh well. I'll never forgive whoever put the shake filter on this level, though. Like, that's gross. Got pretty far on Super Star Wars on Jedi, then I kept dying. Yeah. As long as you can make it to the land of the Tuscans, like, you'll be alright. We're not doing a challenge. Oh, I can't do that with Turbo, though. Huh? Because it's warm. It's weird. What's up, Zero? How's it going, man? One more run. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm not gonna do mozzarella sticks then. Okay. Okay. Because we're on Wheel Gator's tank. Like I said, I will never forgive whoever put that shake filter in. This makes this level really obnoxious. Whoa! Fail. MegaMan. Okay. Oh, is there a Babes? Is there a Babes? Hi, Babes. Oh, come here. Come here. We move this out of the way so you don't grab it. Oh my goodness, here she is. Here she is. Here she is. Here she is, everybody. Say hi. Yes. You can see how she's grown. This is the monster that runs off maniacally going, yeah, 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 yeah. Hello? Woo! Hello? Oh, no, don't grab that keyboard, okay. I'm giving you back to mommy before you start destroying things. She's good at destroying things. The one with the battle cries? Yes. Exactly. But yeah, these are, this is what the Kimura looks like. It's pretty nice. Pretty dang nice. I like how compact it is. Hello, kiddo. Putting them on's a little weird to me though, still. Not quite used to it. But yeah, I like it. I like it. Like, how's the voice quality sounding though? Like, does it sound... What do you guys think of this mic? Like, how his stream sounded to all of you? Alright. Let us beat up... It's probably going to be freaking violin, isn't it? Yep. Freaking violin. On your phone so you don't know? Well, if it sounds the same, that's good. Because I still think that my Quadcast has a really good sound without any, like, tweaking to it. Like, it's really nice. Dude, if I beat him right now without taking any damage, I'm going to be so miffed. Okay, good, I took damage. Because that's one of the retro achievements I don't have on the Super Nintendo version, is to beat him without taking damage, and we were just, like, schooling him for a second there. Alright. There we go. Go up here, get a heal. Now we'll go down here, get us another heal, and then we'll avoid this thing. Not really. That's fine. Alright, let's take on Gator. I still think it's dumb that he's easier to beat using Buster only than his weakness weapon, because he always hides when you use his weakness weapon. Just like that, freaking coward. Wow, my timing is way off with this turbo button. I keep trying to push the button. I keep trying to push shooting manually. Alright. Alright, forget turbo. Forget turbo. Oh man, I'm suck. Holy crap, I'm gonna die to Gator. Are you serious? Is that blood or sewage? I don't know. It's the blood of his victims. Yeah, I turned it off now. I can't get the timing down right. There we go. Can't get the timing down right when I'm using a turbo button, apparently. It was really messing with me. Alright, well, we lost to Gator because I was playing really badly. Alright, let's do a proper Gator, then we can move on to a different game. Come back and face me, coward! I always considered it to be blood. Like, he's running through a city and just running everyone over, and he's harvesting their bodies. Like, that's how I've always headcanoned it. Like, it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark crap, but whatever. Alright, so my timing is still really bad. Really? I hit that. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Hey, get back here, coward. What? Oh, I jumped right into him. Alright, got him. This was not an impressive Gator fight by any stretch of the imagination. I don't know why I was playing it so poorly, but... Wow, just miss all my shots, that's fine. I mean, it has been a few months since I played, so... My timing's just off a bit, but whatever. Alright, there we go, that's Gator. Okay, so... Where's my mouse? There it is. That was weird. Let's bust out some Tony Hawk 3 real quick. Did it load? Is it loading? There it goes. Alright. Tony Hawk 3. Let's check some more D-pad angles and stuff. Didn't need to turn off music on this one too, though. Nah, we can't listen to Ace of Spades, unfortunately. I think music might already be off on this one. We'll see. Yeah, it is. Good. I turned the music off for this one when I, Oh, no, it's not. Okay, never mind. Alright, there we go. That's right, I was playing through with BAM since I'd already beaten it with Tony Hawk. Yep. Alright, whatever. Max out the stats, go here. Alright, time to test my diagonals. Diagonals. Fail. Oh, that was dumb. I tried to do a grab. Oh, that's right. B is to do the flip. Got it. Okay. Well, let's see if we can remember how to play Tony Hawk 3 any moment now. Because apparently I don't remember. Okay, so... There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nose grab. Airwalk. There we go. And then... There we go. Alright, so there's all my moves. And there's my head splotting into the ground again. Okay, cool. Alright, so... Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. So every diagonal is registering. It took me a second to get this down and left one to work, but now it seems to have no issue. Because it was making me do just normal melons before. But now we are able to do it. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yep, no issues on diagonals. Cool. Cool. Nah, I don't have a move on that. I don't have a move on that either. Oops. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, no complaints there. No complaints there. Hmm?
Can I watch you?
If you sit on the bed quietly. Go for it. Alright, well, there we go. I wasn't even trying to go for score and I got second place on my scores right there. Like, okay. That was like a really pathetic... That was like a really pathetic run. I got a second place score out of all my times. That was my longest grind, apparently. Like, what the heck? What the heck? That's nonsensical. Huh?
What are the stuff in here?
That's nothing you need to worry about, kid.
But that's what? You need to?
Alright, I don't want to mess around with this too long.
Now I can watch that. Can I watch that?
Here, sit on the bed quietly. Yeah, sit on the bed quietly, guys.
Who is this?
I don't even like this game anymore.
What's that? Which game?
I just want to test the, I want to showcase the triggers. showcase just as well. Oh, I'm trying to use the D-pad. WTF. Okay. Yeah, so check out how long it takes that thumbstick to activate. Like, look at that. Go all the way to about there. Like, you almost have to press it in all the way for it to activate. Even at the slightest level. Like, that's nuts. Like, that's way too far for it to activate. Look at that. And then you push it in, and it's... Like, that's too long. That's too long. That's too long. Well, grab's on Z, so grab's fine. Like, Z's a digital button as it is, so, like, that's fine. Like, Z's not a problem, it's just the right and left triggers are just too... They take too long to activate. I'm not trying to make this look impressive for anyone wondering. Like, I just don't care. I could care less about this game these days. Like, I have them set to level 1 for crying out loud. Obviously, I'm not taking this seriously. Like, I could literally just stand over here and they won't bug me for a little bit. Well, this time they decided they wanted to come bug me. Look at them. Look at them go. I should have only chosen... No, I wanted to choose more because I was hoping they'd fight each other so that way we could showcase these triggers a little bit more, but they are just all chasing me down now. Is it because I have more life than you? There, will you go after Captain Falcon now that we have the same amount of lives? Just sit here and juggle them because they're level 1s. They won't ever dodge. They just come right back to you. It's hilarious. So the left trigger activates before the right trigger on this controller. Like, it activates a lot sooner. If these losers would leave me alone so I could show it. But it's still a lot further in than you'd expect. But it's a lot better than the right side, that's for sure. Like, that's almost okay. Almost. But anyway, I don't want to be in here. I don't want to give anyone false hope that I actually care about that game.
My bird is saying, ah!
Hey, guys. No, guys, you're being too loud. You got an ouchie. Uh-oh. Need a kiss? You need a kiss?
I'm coming.
Yeah, come here. Here. There you go.
Don't love me quietly.
That's right, I turned the music off on this one from the last time we streamed it. So it's funny, this is actually, I made this back up after I finished this game on the actual GameCube. So I have all of this stuff unlocked. So that's cool. It's funny, I always just go back to the first level though. The first real level. Roddy, Alexis. If you guys are gonna be playing, I need you to go on out. Oh hey, look at that! It actually activated the automatic aspect ratio correctly. That's cool. Yeah, I like the way this feels on real console with the improper ranges more than it does with proper ranges. I think it's so dumb that you can jump into the back of this truck right when it starts going under you, but you have to wait until it goes here to get the Bond moment, which I think is so dumb. They didn't give me the Bond moment either. Yeah, this is so much more sluggish with real ranges. I'm sorry, that's why I asked you guys to sit quietly. Okay, please, you guys aren't behaving. I know, but you want to try one more time? Okay, you can try one more time. Roddy, I need you to sit calmly, okay? I need you to sit calmly, okay? You can't be calm. You can. Okay, be calm then. Alright. Can you stay on Mommy's bed? Yes, you can stay on Mommy's bed if you're calm. Calmly. He doesn't know the meaning of the word calm.
Ich bringe 20 Kisten Wein für Mr. Drake.
What? Cool. Cool. Good job. Dude, why is it not activating the next part? This is weird. Why is it not activating? I guess. There we go. Yeah, this is weird. It's not activating. Like, it's supposed to drive in now, but it's not working, so... I'm gonna manually do it, I guess. We'll just come in and kill everybody manually. That's fine. Who cares?
Meine Füße sind völlig eingefroren. Sie sollten uns wenigstens eine Flasche Schnaps geben.
I really like the EA era of 007 games. I think they were all pretty fun. Like, Agent Under Fire was a little rough, but it was the first...
Ich bin 6 Stunden gefahren.
It was a little rough, but I mean, it was the first one on next-gen systems, so I could forgive it for that. Like, it was still a decent game. And then, like, Nightfire here was just, like, such a vast improvement. And then the Everything or Nothing, being that interesting third-person style, I thought was really cool. And then they did From Russia with Love in the same style. Like, I think, like, all the Bond games that came out under EA were pretty top-notch. Like, The World Is Not Enough on N64 as well. Like, that's another really good game for that system. Like, it was a pretty stellar game for that system, honestly. The PS1 version, not so much, but we'll forgive it with the N64 version being as good as it was. Like, the N64 version of The World Is Not Enough, like, that's just an impressive game for N64 hardware. Like, when you stop to really think about it, like, there's so much animation, so much texturing, so much going on, voice work even, like, it's ridiculous that that game was on N64, to me.
Wo kommst du denn her?
I'm not, like, actually trying to make it to the end yet, we're just kind of going around killing everybody. Oh, I already killed this guy, so we... Or no, I didn't. Where's the fountain guy? I want to kill the fountain guy. There he is. I like this one. I like his little quip here. If you kill this guy stealthily.
I'd give that dive a 3, actually.
Gives that dive a 3, actually. I can aim, promise. Yeah, you just jump down here and it's like, here's the exit. Or no, not there. You come up over here and then around here. And here's the end of this part of the level. Ta-da! We win!
We've confirmed
We
the Agent
win!
Nightshade.
Okay, cool. Game that no one gives enough credit to on GameCube. Some custom robo. It's one of my favorite GameCube games. It's so good. Just do some fights here real quick, so I know I'm in a fight here. See if I can remember what my build is. I think I have the dragon gun. Look familiar for it can't decide whether or not to use widescreen or not. That's hilarious. That's a glitch in Dolphin. Can't decide. Yeah, I'm a bit OP. I am a bit OP in this game. I want to kill you with a dash attack. Come on. Let me kill you. Alright, whatever. I don't care. Alright. Have I tried playing Star Fox 64 yet? Well, I mean, it's not on GameCube. Like, I was trying to stick to GameCube games, but I could do other stuff with this controller, too. Like, that's the nice thing about it. Oh, man. That's all good. Zelda. Yeah. Like, honestly, we've already kind of seen everything this controller has to offer just in this short amount of time. Like, you calibrate the sticks to be real N64 range, you're going to have real N64 range in all of Dolphin. But the issues just come down to the triggers. Everything else is pretty spot on. Like, that's just going to be how it is on every game. Like, the triggers will give us a little bit of issues, but otherwise, the controller's perfect. Oh, man. That's hilarious. What up, Brooklyn? How's it going, man? We're checking out the Battler GC, man. It's funny, I actually just deleted all these characters off my memory card yesterday because I was playing this game with the kids and we made new characters. This is like the only MMO style game I've ever been able to get into. And me, Jedi, and Dude of Rock were playing the PC version of this one a few years back. Like, it's that stupid clip that got stuck being the only clip that works on my intro and outro. Like, you can see that's when me and Dude of Rock were playing it, but it's been like 4 or 5 years since we were doing that, and I kind of miss it. I want to go back to it. Buff my attack. Hate these stupid dragons. There we go. Don't like the way this looks now on New Genesis. Yeah. I just hate that New Genesis is free to play. It's filled with so much unnecessary crap because of it. I wanted to get so into that game. I honestly had contemplated being a pure PhantasyStarOnline 2 streamer for a long time. But then I burned out on it in like a week. And I was like, crap. Yeah. I'll just stick with Blue Burst on this one, or the console versions, honestly. Like, I have no need of anything special when it comes to this game. Oh snap, party time. So good. But yeah. Again, pretty flawless. Let's level up real quick. Level up, save, and quit. I'm only 32 experience away. Makes no sense not to. I took this thing in and out of my ear too many times, now it's like all irritated. Hey, 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 hey. Chill. Chill, please. I don't know, I kind of want to check this out in New Genesis now, if that's a thing. Like, I'll happily check this out in New Genesis, even with new graphics. There we go, I killed it, and I leveled up. Hooray! Quit game. Yeah, like, I really have no... Like, outside of the triggers, I have no complaints with this controller. I would like to take a drink, actually. Alexis. Roddy, get off of Alexis. Alexis. Do you want to bring me a Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Can you please? Can you? Yeah.
That birdie, because it looks kind of cute.
Roddy, don't jump on that, please. Dang, all the emotes. Let's go. Alright, spin attack time. So much easier to do spin attacks in this game than Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Yeah, like no problems. No problems whatsoever. Iris got to like the 3rd dungeon on this game. I wonder if she'd be interested in keep going on it. She was playing through Wind Waker HD on the Wii U. On my Steam Deck, made it to like the 1st dungeon, then I gave her the actual Wii U to play it on, and she made it to like the 3rd one. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah, no issues to report there. Yeah, there's just... outside of those triggers, like, there's nothing really to showcase about this. Like, it just works as advertised. Like, it's so good. It's so good. This will be my review video for Friday, by the way. Like, we'll be doing our review video on Friday for the Battler GC. I don't really see a need to put off testing on, or to put off making a video on this one, unlike other reviews where I need more time with the product to really explore it. Like this tells me everything I already need to know about this. What game is this? MetalGearSolid Twin Snakes, buddy. My European Extreme playthrough that I did in 2012. That's hilarious. I just decided to play through it on a European Extreme. Okay, Alexis, Roddy, can you guys go out now?
Yeah. Can I bring out the little birdie?
Go ahead.
I get to bring out.
Oh, look, it's the psych, or it's right after Meryl. And it's where Meryl dies.
What's this?
What kind of an insult is that? I don't understand that insult, but I like how I, like, died, even though I was, like, trying to follow her path. Yeah. Nothing to complain about in terms of everything but the triggers. Well,
Meryl!
this still has issues with back emulation. It's all blue right now. It's supposed to be green. That's funny. One day this game will be more accurately emulated. One day. It's funny, you just sit here and she'll just shoot Meryl to try to draw you out. Pretty brutal. Alright, turn around away. Peace. Man, I need me a Metal Gear Solid 1 run. Maybe we'll do this as game of the month. Hey. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I think we need to do MetalGearSolid as Game of the Month. Next month for February. I need some MetalGearSolid. Did I get peed on in the box? I don't even have a box, so no, I did not get peed on in the box. So these dogs are gonna attack me. Got it. Run, no way! Ow! This game does not help me with my dislike of dogs. Okay, let me in. Okay, I got killed by dogs though. We're just gonna call it there then. Alright. Alright, fine. I don't even have all my GameCube games on here in this library. That's so funny. Alright, screw it. It's time to test it on something a little more modern for PC use. Alexis, chill please. She's freaking out at her brother again. Dogs are friends. I've just never been a dog person, man. I think everybody knows this. You're playing SimCity SNES? Nice. Alright. Time to see what's up right here with the thumbsticks. Trying to get to 500,000 people is not easy. Oh, I'd bet. What?
No, Roddy put his car into right here.
I'm sorry.
I just hurt you.
I'm sorry. Alright, we can turn the volume back up a little bit. Alright. Time to see how these sticks handle for realsies in something modern. Really? You got a gold? That's funny. Crafting material? Yep, of course. Of course it's crafting materials. Why wouldn't it be crafting materials? Alright. Dude, I actually really love the GameCube loadout or layout for this game. You even follow the tips I found on YouTube, but still no luck yet? That's too bad. It's how it be sometimes, man. Like, you do everything right, and sometimes it still just doesn't work out. Yeah, I would actually really love the GameCube loadout on this game, I think. So yeah, the sticks do have a click-in mechanic. So there's jump, slide, put weapons away. Yeah, I think I would actually really love GameCube loadout for this game. That X button might take some getting used to first, but like everything else I think would be pretty spot on. Pretty nice. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yay. Dang it. Trying to scroll my chat. Yeah, so that dead zone is spot on perfect. Like you barely start moving that trigger, or you barely start moving that stick, and you're moving. You're moving. Like you're looking. Like that's perfect. Holy cow, that's perfect. I'm online on YouTube. Brooklyn's watching me on YouTube right now. I'm on Arcades Games Live. I don't stream to my main channel anymore. I only stream to my live channel because YouTube was trying to kill me for streaming all the time. Oh, dude, these sticks are so good. Now, if only I was actually good to showcase these sticks being so good. But I suck, so... If you're on my main channel, you can go to the community tab and I'll have a link to the YouTube stream in there. Hello? Okay. Thanks, EA. That was great. Appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. That was good. Yeah, I'm not live on my main channel. I'm live on my live channel. See, watch. You go to my main channel, or I'm on Arcades Games Live. Where's that dang Twitch bot? There you go. That ought to help. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. All right. All right, time to put these monitors to the test, that's for sure. See what happens. JK Senpai. All right, let's do it.
Music's amazing to get yourself pumped up, especially polka.
So I like to have a little fun. So what?
If I may be honest, I find death fascinating.
I'm really fascinated by this team comp.
This is your champion.
My legs are ready to go.
Echo's the jump master.
Oh, I'm Jump Master, of course.
I am, but Echo likes to think he is.
Alright. I'm actually really interested in how this team comp will work out. Yeah, so you still have to pull it quite a way to get them to activate here.
But what do I know?
Nah, dude, we're going big mod. Screw you.
May your bullets hit their marks, and not me.
Yes, welcome to the YouTube side again, McClaws. Alright. We're only going to play like one match of this. But then we could go back into some other retro stuff, I think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, we got like 2 teams on us. Okay, come on, give me a gun.
Materials here.
Now he has a gun now?
Thanks.
Mozam will have to do, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Not a fan, but whatever, it'll do. There we go.
Taking him out with a decoy.
First blood? Last blood's the thingy I care about.
Ring is in close
Yeah,
proximity.
not any more shotgun
One more
ammo.
minute.
There you go. That'll work. That'll do.
Ring's close.
It's gonna
45
take some
seconds.
getting used to with this button layout, but I mean, sticks just handle so well.
I have materials.
Got Praiser with level 1 shields.
Like spaghetti. Throwing frag.
Got a mark there. Level 1 shields on a mark over there.
Yep.
Whole pack is alive. Now.
All right,
Throwing thermite.
there we go. I need a different gun. I don't want a shotgun. These guys are rushing it. What a bunch of fools.
Already
here
in the
we go.
next ring. Take a break if you're old.
Alright. I'll need to catch up on chat here in a second. Just bear with me, y'all.
Arcstar out. Thermite grenade out.
They are pushing this so hard.
Fired, and they're hitting me.
Recharging shield.
Opening fire on our prey.
Reloading. There's a new kill leader.
I need to get closer to him. I'm not hitting this from range very easily.
Behind. Recharging shield.
He's got a 30-30.
Shields are recharging. Bamboozled for the foozled. Yeah, I said it.
I like Caustic's plan here. Let's get in close to these guys.
Vision is clear. Getting shot at. Reloading. Look out, grenade.
Wow, how did I get cracked that quick?
Incapacitated. Downed an enemy. A decoy has been deployed.
Oh no! I hit him so hard too. Darn.
They're dropping. Downed another. Giving my
Yeah. Yeah.
You love a good hot mess.
Oh well.
Unfortunately, yours is the bad kind.
McClaws with the secondary sub as well. Let's go.
Oh, it's just a wee scratch, dear.
Darn. I don't know how they cracked me so quick. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Alright. I really do like these sticks though. Like, that was like, they work really good. They work really, really good. Alright. Whatever. Get me out of here. Alright. Let me see here. Let me see here. Hmm.
That's what I'm going to sleep on Mom's bed.
Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, that's not fair. That is not fair. That right there is so not fair. This is a better N64 emulation controller than their dang Bluetooth controller. That is not fair. That is beyond not fair. Oh my gosh, that is not fair. So this is the analog stick benchmark it just gave us for N64 emulation. This is what a real N64 controller looks like. So, it's not quite 100% still, but it is definitely close enough. Like, that's not fair. That is so not fair. That is beyond not fair. Like, this is what it looks like on the Bluetooth Brawler. Like, it's not fair. Oh, that is irritatingly not fair, man. That is beyond irritatingly not fair. Oh, like, disgustingly not fair. Like, this thing's gonna run flawlessly for N64 emulation outside of button mapping, isn't it? Like, give me a break, man. Liz, thanks for liking the stream on Facebook. It's just not fair, man. It's not fair. That is not fair. It's not fair. Like, I'm sorry, that is not fair. Like, sure, we have to use the C stick as our C buttons, so it's less than ideal for a lot of games, but like for shooters like GoldenEye, it's fine. Like, that still works. Yeah, so everything's configured. That's reload. A and B are configured correctly. Like, that's just not fair. That is not fair. And, like, the dead zones are just so perfect. Like, you can find aim so well. That's not fair. It's not fair. We get diagonal movements on GoldenEye. Oh, there we go. That one's a little... Yep, there we go. Up. Our down right diagonal has some issues, but it still kind of works. So not 100% flawless, but still way better than what you get out of this thing. And it's not overly sensitive. Like, that's perfect. Like, that's close enough to perfect that you could care less. That's not fair. It's so not fair, man. That is not fair. That is not fair at all. That is not fair. That is not, that's just not fair. That is not okay. Not okay how good that is for N64 compared to their N64 controller.
Hello. Okie dokie.
Oh, is it not showing? Yeah, it's all glitched out. WTF, man. Could you see GoldenEye at all? Probably not. Darn. There. That's not fair, dude. Look at the Super Mario 64 spin test even, like... That's so good! Comparatively. Like, it's still not perfect, because you can't really get N64 perfect, but, like, it's so good. So good. It's not fair. Like, what about, like, the dead zone? Oh my gosh! It's just not fair, man. That is not fair. That's not fair. That is not fair. That is so beyond not fair. So beyond not fair. Holy cow. This is a better N64 emulation controller than their N64 controller. That's not fair. Oh, man. And it's like the shortcomings on the triggers won't even be a problem for N64 emulation either. Like, that's just ridiculous. It's not fair. Just got level 1 real quick. Do something
Take an
fast.
early morning run over.
It's not fair. It's absurd. This is absurd.
Luke, I think we've got a problem. Is that my imagination, or are those Imperial probe droids dead ahead? They're attacking home?
Yeah. This is a better N64 controller than their N64 controller. Like, it's just not okay. It's not okay that that's the case.
Hey!
How would you like to die by having an X-Wing crash into you? Like, not in a vehicle, just you as a person. Like, that's just kind of disturbing. It's not fair, man. This is not fair. Not fair in the slightest. We'll just finish him off by giving him a little bonk to the side of the face. It's a good one. Thought you were laying down, kid. This is not fair. I cannot express enough how not fair that is. Like, I'm actually kind of irritated now. Like, that is not fair. That it's so much better as an N64 controller than their N64 controller. This is not okay. So yeah, let's like run it through this test again here real quick.
I'm trying to go to...
So yeah, you can see that bottom diagonal kind of hits funky. But the rest of them are like flawless. Like, look at that. Look at that range. Like, that's so good. It's not fair. It's a little oversensitive on that one, but not deal-breakingly so.
I just put the chicken in.
Okay.
So we've got about 18 minutes.
Okay.
I have no idea how to judge when the rice will be done though. Since this rice seems to take a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
The rice?
Yeah. It's all popping all over the place.
What are we having?
Mm.
It's chicken and rice.
Yay.
That's not is a better N64 controller than their N64 controller, and I'm so sad.
Then who's N64?
RetroFighters, their own N64 controller. It's better than this.
Well, tell them that.
I know, I'm gonna.
Get short about it, even.
I'm gonna be going off about it. I'm gonna be going off about it tonight. Don't you worry. It's not okay.
I like how it's not even after bedtime, but we still have Alexis coming out, and you'd be like, "Go to bed, Alexis." It's like all Andy ever hears is us being like, "Go to bed, Alexis."
Alexis, go to bed. Oh man.
Why are you being silly about me?
We're being silly about you. Oh, it just crashed. What the heck? Okay. That's cool, I guess. It's just not okay, man. It's not okay. Okay, apparently I can't play Yoshi's Island anymore. Like, what the heck's that about?
You need to not be talking to Daddy, okay?
Alright, whatever. That's not okay.
Good luck.
Man, these things have some nice bass in them. Holy cow.
Flippy, get back here! Flippy, watch out! Bogey on your tail!
Whoa! Help me! Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
This is ridiculous.
We're entering Corneria City now. This is horrible. Everybody stay alert! You've got an enemy on your tail. Use the brakes. Hey, I'll take this. Get the one behind me. Something's wrong with the GameCube. Use the booster case! I guess I should be thankful. Do a barrel roll!
Oops.
Pretty smooth flying, Fox. Follow me, Fox. Falco, where you going? I found the target. Try to keep up. Time for a little payback. Hey, Einstein, back off, Fox. Someone wants to play.
Turbo mode.
Incoming enemy from the rear.
Turbo fire.
Enemy field analyzed.
Ah, Turbo's so OP.
Star Fox.
You'll never
Oh, that was good. So McClaws, to answer your question,
We're heading out.
I'm saying that
All
the
aircraft report.
way that the emulator is able to see this joystick on this controller is very close to what an actual N64 is looking for, what an actual N64 controller would give you.
I'm fine.
Versus
You okay
their
over there,
own N64 controller, which is not accurate in dead zones or ranges. You either are too sensitive or not sensitive enough, depending on your input method. So it's kind of irritating. But thankfully, the RetroBit V2 tributes are pretty much spot on to an actual N64 controller for emulation purposes. So like when I play N64 emulation, I'm usually using this guy because it's pretty much spot on. Just like this is in the thumbstick, but that one actually has like the proper button layouts and all that that you would want from an N64 controller. But it's just not fair that this thing works so well compared to their own N64 offering. It's kind of weird, man. It's just weird stuff. Like, I don't get it. It's so weird. Now, I want a fighting game real quick. What do I have a fighting game on? Super Nintendo, but I don't think I'm able to load up any of my Super Nintendo games right now. Like they're all crashing or something. No, this one works okay. I have no idea how this is going to control, though. Like, this is going to feel funky on a GameCube layout. It's going to feel hecka funky.
England.
But, I mean, at least we could check that combos work if I can figure out what my punch button is. Alright, so there's light punch, mid punch, heavy punch. Alright, there we go. Shoryuken, no problem. Alright, so that trigger is now my kick. Got it. Yep, no problem there. No problem there. No problem there. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, no problem whatsoever with the D-pad for a casual fighting game player. That's the thing, though. Like, hardcore fighting game players will probably find issues with something in there, you know? But, like, for the casual player, I don't think there's any problems. There might not be problems for the hardcore players either. I'd just be curious to know. Because this feels pretty spot on. Like, it feels really good. Ah, I should have just done a normal heavy kick and I would have hit her. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, no problem there. Not a problem there. I don't have a Dreamcast core right now. I don't have Flycast. WTF? That's weird. It's weird that I didn't have Flycast. Like how I say I don't prefer this method, but I don't have any playlists set up within RetroArch itself because I normally use my front end. Alright. Another stick test, this time with a Dreamcast game. Let's do it. Alright, let's see what happens. Actually, I want to change some stuff here real quick. There you go. That is now configured Dreamcast emulation. Let's go. Alright. Now let's reload that. Yeah, if you're into N64 emulation, if you're into N64 emulation, I'd say get a V2 wireless tribute. Like, these are fantastic for purposes of N64 emulation. But this is not bad at all. Multi-pat might just not work then. I don't know. I don't ever use it. I have no experience with it. Excuse you. Why must you be doing stupid things and not letting me leave? There you go. No, it might not just work yet. It might just not work yet. Couldn't say. Could not say. I'm gonna have to make a new profile now. Good for Dreamcast emulation too. Go figure. That's ridiculous, man. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to turn on the Rumble Pack because it's not on by default, which is kind of dumb. We need to turn music off, even though it's already kind of too late for that, but There you go. I wanted to see that in action. Yeah. That's too good. That is too good. Like, we got our forward and backs, like... No oversensitivity in the turning, like, oh, so good. Why are you so good? You're just such a good controller. Except for your dang triggers. Your dang triggers are the letdown. That is not fair, man. This is not fair. That's where it was. That's why it was crashing. It's not fair, guys. It's not fair. I got no eggs. I got no eggs. Where'd that monkey go? Can we eat monkeys? Yes, we can. Okay. There we go. Sounds so gross. Oh man. Dang it. I keep flubbing it up. Alright, let's not flub the jump this time. There we go. We got it. Huh? Okay. Okay. Oh, man. whatever. Let's get out of here. Pressing the buttons on the wrong order. Go me. I'm dead. Alright, whatever. We're gonna have to call it there for this stream, so yeah, that is the RetroFighters Battler GC. Overall, really great. The only shortcoming that I can make claim to would be the trigger activation ranges. Otherwise, this is a pretty spot-on and great input device for any number of uses. Especially on 64, which is ridiculous. So, I don't know. Take that as you will. Alright. But, so, this week we're going to try to get a review made for this guy because I think we've seen everything we need to see with it, to be honest. And, well, at least all the time I put into it on real hardware so far, and now with PC use, like, PC use is pretty spot on, but again, triggers are an issue on real hardware and PC, so it's kind of whatever. So Wednesday we'll be making a new tutorial of some sort, I guess. Another video on Thursday, and then review for this on Friday. So looking forward to seeing you all then. Stream tomorrow and Tuesday. Yeah. So stream tomorrow and Tuesday. Don't know what we'll be streaming yet, but we will be streaming on Monday and Tuesday still. So keep an eye out for that here on the Twitch and live YouTube channels and Facebook. But appreciate everyone coming in and hanging out today. McClaws, thank you again for starting us off with the resub there. 32-month resub. And then thank you for everyone who has followed or liked today's stream. Really appreciate you all for that. But until tomorrow, y'all stay safe the rest of your weekend. Go play some games, I guess. I don't know. Have fun. Catch y'all later.
Are you still in the shop? Ah! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
He's out.
I did.
Okay, good.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!